Hit the like button when you walk in. This is crazy, man. This is big. Hit that like button when you walk in. Let's get to it, man. Thank you. Steve Holler, my man. It's crazy, man. I don't know, man. The Lakers, we're going to miss Avery Bradley, man. See you later was good. Darius Grant was good. Yo, no Avery Bradley, man. It's crazy. This is crazy. Joseph was good, my brother. Yeah, that's a big loss, Joseph. Yeah, that's I don't know. Everybody got to make this decision by tonight. By tomorrow. Tomorrow's the deadline. It's crazy. Yeah, yeah. Joker got he caught the corona. Yeah, it's crazy. I think a lot of teams, a lot of players from like lower seeded teams, I think a lot of players gonna opt not to play. I really do. I really think the lower level teams, like teams from like 7 on down, two Suns players. Wow, what two Suns players tested positive, Steve? That's what I said. This is crazy. Like Darius said, might just cancel the season because Joker got it. I'm waiting to see what Steve said about the two Suns players. Oh, don't know? Wow. If the White pull out, yeah, we're in trouble. Yeah, Boogie might not play. Boogie might not play. Cause he want to come back strong. This is crazy. This is crazy. He said two Suns. Now the Suns is a team that coming back. So you got two Suns players, Joker. That's 3. And they just did the test yesterday. Jose was good, man. This is crazy for us, Jose. This is crazy. This is crazy. That you know I was going live? Yeah, that's crazy, man. I like Avery Bradley. Y'all know that. Always guys have voluntary workout. Now, you got to respect the decision. Ain't no question about that. You know, Trevor Ariza opted not to play. Davis Berton. Davis Berton, that definitely made a lot of sense, him not playing. Berton made a lot of sense, him not playing, because he had 2 previous ACLs, and he up for free agent, and Washington ain't going anywhere. Yeah, the free agent market is like Jamal Crawford, J.R. Smith. The Lakers gonna replace. They gotta replace. Avery Bradley's a big loss. That's a starter. Yeah, I think J.R. is a leading candidate because he's cool with LeBron. I definitely think that because he's cool with LeBron. What the it's gonna be tomorrow. How many? I want all you guys to comment. How many players, give or take, are gonna drop out? See you later. Say take Jamal Crawford. Joseph said Kenneth Fareed is a sleeper. Yeah, Kenneth Fareed. He's. I like Fareed. I like Fareed. Wow. Damn. I say about 10 players tomorrow gonna drop out. I honestly think about 10 players gonna drop out. Maybe more. It's over. Lakers hype is over now. It ain't over for Lakers. Eric was good. It's not over for the Lakers now. I won't say that. I won't say it's over for them. That Avery Bradley's a big loss. It's crazy. I know a lot of people birthday the 22nd. I know like 4 people birthday the 22nd. Wade is like a legit 6'2". But see, Wade is offensively, I haven't. where when he defended somebody, they give up the ball. Yeah, Joseph, definitely. As long as we got Ron and yeah, will say might not play. Yeah. Nah, I won't say Avery Bradley was our third best player. Laker hype. Laker hype. Avery Bradley. I ain't going that far. Say he the third best player in the Lakers. Yeah, Kuzma definitely got to step up. See, Lakers had a team where everybody was so important. Yeah, Rondo definitely got to go playoff mode. You think all the Clippers is playing? Lakers hype said all the Clippers is playing. Hit that like button if y'all ain't hit that like button. But y'all definitely getting better with the like button. I don't really have to say it too much like I used to. But the Clippers, yeah, I definitely think they thirsty for a championship. They thirsty to try to overthrow the Lakers. We'll see how if Lou Williams, what he gonna do. Yeah, he says 50-50. Lou like to play ball. And Lou been in the league for a long time. Avery Bradley really took a stance. That's a guy who just wasn't taught. He felt strongly how he felt. And I guess whatever him and Kyrie asked the NBA to do and they didn't do it, he really stood. I got the like Jose said, you gotta respect Avery Bradley behind that. Abdul was good because a lot of people talk that and then back up. He's still strong. He's a starter on a championship team. Yeah, Patrick Beverly definitely threw shade at Braun, Darius. Definitely. Oh, Avery Bradley's son is sick. Oh, I ain't really heard too much of the report or the exact details of it. Yeah, they're going. Yeah, that's why I said the Lakers definitely need a third guy because Braun and AD had to do too much for them to win. Avery Bradley had 25 that game, and the Lakers won. He said Kyrie brainwashed players. I am not even thinking about no Caruso in the playoffs. That's a bad sight right there. Yo, see, y'all see that what Malik put? That will be a problem if we happen to play Portland without Bradley. That will be a major problem because he already goes off on us already. Jose, you think JR getting that spot? Jose say think JR getting that spot. We're gonna have to run Braun. Yeah, every trip. Yeah, I agree, Grant. Yeah, I don't know Caruso. Like this is big boy territory. Yeah, I like to see a guy from the Clippers sit out. I definitely like to see that. Yeah, Houston. Yeah, Banks was good. Banks, y'all got a new GM. Detroit got a new GM. You like y'all new GM from OKC? Weaver, Troy Weaver. I think he gonna do good for Detroit. He know ball. Do I think of anybody else we could sign? I like Lance. I take Lance. I wouldn't go small because we already got waiters there. We got Rondo, we got Crusoe. So I wouldn't replace Avery Bradley with a little guard. I replace him with a bigger wing because we're gonna need wing defenders. So I'll probably replace. I think Dion Waiters ready. Truth over facts was good. I definitely think Dion Waiters ready. Ain't no question about that. I think the Lakers need to trade. I mean, replace Avery Bradley with a bigger person, more of a wing guy. Cause we got a lot of guards anyway. We just kind of crowded anyway. Steve said we got to pump up Caruso for his trade value. Y'all saw that Mike Trudell? Mike Trudell said Alex Caruso better than Lou Williams. And he was dead serious. Y'all saw that on Twitter? D Rose definitely doing perfect. Yeah, I think Troy Weaver's definitely going to do a good job with the Pistons. Because they know how to draft. Oh, Morris, I think Morris going to be solid. Oh, you think we should get JR? JR wouldn't be big and bad because he could defend some three. I don't want no little guards. Yeah, Lance, I think would be good. Yeah, he said Waiters had to start. Truth of the fact said what? He said hell no. He said not true. Caruso underrated. If the white, yeah, we really need the white. Cause I ain't gonna lie. See, I think the white would be a bigger loss on the fact that we did Avery Bradley. Okay, we miss him just on the defensive end, but on the offensive end, we still had guys, guys sides, and then it's guys we could pick up. If Howard and Cousin don't come back, the Lakers in trouble. Yeah. Now I don't want no parts of David Nwaba. I don't want no parts of. CG was good. He said KCP should start. I think that's what's gonna start because he started most of the games anyway. Like when Avery Bradley was out, they started KCP. So I think KCP definitely gonna get the start and nod. Yeah, Green definitely have to play the three against bigger wing. That's why I want a bigger person. Nawaba signed with Houston. Do I ever watch DeAllen Rex? Steve, yeah, I watch him. He cool. You like him, Steve? He cool. People still don't like KCP. Laker hype said forget that. Nah, I think we need Dwight more than because what if we play the Joker? He push around. If we play Denver, he push around the JaVale too easy. We need Dwight. We need Dwight. Truth over facts. Who you agree with? That you agreeing with Abdul? Bleacher Report just said J.R. Smith is almost 100% to sign with the Lakers. Kawhi going to go off even more. Yo, you know what's crazy? You said that. See you later. Someone said Kawhi look like since he quiet, he don't need all that. That Kenneth Fareed can replace Dwight. I think we could match up with the Clippers with you throw Fareed in there. I think Denver would be the problem. Yo, you know that's a good point there. Banks. Bradley not gonna be a free agent. I wonder how would that be him next year. That's a hell of a point, Banks. That's a hell of a point. Because now it can we have to see. I have to get more details of it, but somebody said his son is sick, so everybody got to understand that. Jamal Crawford, you new to the channel, Kiwami. I will subscribe to this channel, bro. Hit that like button. I got a lot of people in here. Only got 8 likes. Hit that like button, y'all. Get this thing popping. E Baller, what's good? Don't trust JR with the Henny. Oh, D. Allen Ray, you say he really pushing Kuzma, Caruso, and picks for Bill? Nah, that's not gonna happen. See, that's what when you propose a trade, it had to make sense, or you lose good basketball people. That's why I respect you guys to the fullest. I'd never come on this channel and just talk a whole bunch of nonsense because all you guys know, y'all really know y'all shit. Y'all really, good basketball minds. So that's why I like talking to you guys. Because, the Allen Ray, I like him, but you can't even think about how you want to even push a trade like that. Caruso, Kuzma, and the pick. No one will have no picks, really. You know what I'm saying? And you think you're going to get Bradley Beal with that? You kill your basketball knowledge when people see that Joker's skinny now. We need the white. Yeah, we do need the white. And the thing will make me think the white might not play because the white been in Atlanta the whole time. He ain't come to LA once to even work out or do anything. He said LeBron always got a hard task. It's sad. JR and Dion going to go crazy on them drugs. Kenneth Reed and Harrell, you right, E-Ball. Harrell and Kenneth Reed, that would be a hell of a battle. I think that would probably be, if we can't get Cousins, that would be the smartest thing because Kenneth Reed. I agree 1%, E-Baller. We need people, whoever didn't subscribe to the channel, subscribe. I don't think Joker gonna play. Yeah, he gonna play. They say he was supposed to return to the States next week. I think he's playing. Yo, I like that what See You Later said. I definitely think because LeBron is like and I think that definitely kill their chances if they don't play. What he said. I don't think they coming back if they don't play. I kind of agree. Malik said he buy a JR Laker jersey. Alex Brawler, what's good? How you doing, brother? He said he about to see Goat James bully ball. I don't want no Iman Shumpert. Hell no. You know what's crazy? He's not even that good, and he's kind of done already. I don't want no parts of Iman Shumpert. He lost his hops. He lost a lot of. He was never really that type of guy, but he's much better. His jump, like no. You take Shumpert. I take JR over Shumpert any day. Jose said, "Why are they hyping up JR? Who hyping up JR? I ain't been on Twitter. Nothing really. I like Gerald Green. One thing about it, Gerald Green don't play no D. I think we kind of need, if we're gonna get a wing defender, a wing player, it got to be a guy who can play some D. That's why I said Lance, because Lance is a little stronger. You see what I'm saying? Who else? Maybe I got some other names. Gerald Green is too light for Kawhi and Paul George. I think Lance will probably be, especially in the gym with no fat. I think Lance will probably, just for that reason. I'm thinking about matchups wise. He said Bradley messed up the chemistry. JR raw wash. The thing what scares me with a guy like JR, he ain't playing 2 years. A player ain't playing 2 years, and you ain't see him play. I'm not too crazy about that situation right there. JR beat up an asshole. Tried to mess up his car. Yeah, but you're right. You're right. I agree. I ain't gonna say Lance a good defender, but he got a little weight, and he do get to you in the playoffs. Everything is mental. Everything you need, every little edge. No, it's never too much. I agree. It's never to have too much offense, but you need that defense too. Not too crazy with the options available. Um, who's available? Okay, let's say wings. I guess we all in agreement. I'm just going by what you guys saying. I think that we all in agreement that the Lakers should get more of a bigger wing, more so than a smaller guard. Because look at small who we got. We got Waiters, Caruso, and Rondo. We 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 need more of a bigger wing. Lance is perfect. Yeah, I just think him being an annoyance, I think it can help. A D and three player, I agree. That's kind of like perfect right now. What we need. That Morris, the Morris we got, Markeith, he more of a power forward, can help out at center. The other one is more of a power forward, can help out at small forward. The twin we got, Markeith, he more of a banger. Tyreek Evans, no. I want a player who was recently playing. The thing was getting with JR. JR ain't playing 2 years. He ain't playing. I don't care about him just shooting in the gym. He ain't playing 2 years. Lisa Lance played recently. Gerald Green recently played. Ain't played in the NBA for 2 years. I don't know. We might have to turn that young boy loose. Taylor Hall and Tucker. We might have to. If I'm them, I have to give him some minutes during the regular season. At least he could. I think he can at least, off the dribble, he caused problems. Yeah, we need did 3 and D. Costas might have to play. I don't think, to be honest, I don't think the Lakers gonna play none of the G League guys. I really don't. Yeah, Costas not ready. I agree 100%. Laker hype. He's not ready. This is some serious stuff here. If we gonna do something, we have to do it big. That's why I said that it's important they can sign Cousins. Because we really, after LeBron and AD, I want every CJ Miles. CJ Miles play with Washington, I think, right? Who CJ Miles play with? He ain't no free agent. Jordan Bell. I don't think we could get, when they mean free agent, I don't think a guy who's gonna be free agent in summer we can get. I think it's the guys who's free agents already. I don't think it's just because a guy gonna be a free agent we could pick them up. They were just recently on the team. I agree, Joseph C. He's definite. I definitely agree, Joseph. I definitely agree with that. I think, how many players y'all think tomorrow, if I go, I don't want to Amon Shumpert, Malik. Tomorrow at this time, how many players y'all think are going to drop out? I say 10. My number is 10. And I think a lot of them going to be for teams like Phoenix, Washington, Sacramento. Because Sacramento picked up Corey Brewer. Um, Orlando. He said 5 to 15. I think gonna be a lot of players. I really do. Because people have situations like Trevor Reason, he have custody over his son. He said 15, 20. Yeah, that 10 might be low that I said. Joe Johnson is free. Yeah, but I don't think he's old now. He's 40. You like Luca Abada Mute? He definitely could defend. 68 places, mostly free agent players. I agree. A lot of free agent players definitely going to a free agent player that's don't have a chance to win a championship. Alan Crabb, but he was on the team. Eric, I don't think this is my understanding. I could be wrong, but to my understanding, it had to be a guy on a free agent wire, not if you was on the team and you're gonna be a free agent this summer. I think a lot of guys gonna go Davidson, Burton, right? I think they're gonna guys who free agent. I don't think they're gonna chance it. Gonna chance they stock. This is a good question right here because one of my friends, we was talking earlier. Now, since we all most of the people ain't Laker fans, and some people do it. If Brandon Ingram had an injury, he been hurt every year. If you Brandon Ingram, he wasn't. Joe Noble wasn't with Memphis this season. If you Brandon Ingram, he got a big contract coming up. He got hurt every year. There was no big time major injuries, and you fighting to get in. Would you play if you Brandon Ingram? Right now, you're a max player. You're a max player if you don't decide not to come back. You're a max player. You're on the team that's the 10th place team in the league. If you Brandon Ingram or you his agent, you'll tell him to come back. Because man, one of my friends, he brought that up to me. I said, that make a lot of sense. No, we know Pelicans keeping him. I'm not saying what the Pelicans doing. If you Brandon Ingram, no, we know they're going to sign. But you can't, I hate to even bring those words up, but you got Achilles happened, ball games change. He's not no major player like that. God forbid if he suffer Achilles. I'm saying if you Brandon Ingram, listen to what I'm saying. If you Brandon Ingram, would you chance playing knowing you got hurt every year? This 1 year he didn't get hurt, and you're on a 10th place team. A 10th place team, you got 8 games to get in the playoffs. You're a max player right now. Would you play? Excuse me. I'm kind of leaning towards him not playing. I'm thinking about if I was his agent, I'm looking at his body frame, his game. He go to the basket a lot. We, this is this is why if I'm Brandon Ingram, I sit out. One, this is an unusual situation. It it gonna be a lot of injuries. It's just in an empty gym. It's like so much going on. He go to the basket a lot. He's still skinny. 8 games. I think I'm getting that money. Then not only that, the money's going down. God forbid you don't want no ACLs and no Achilles. And you're on the 10th place team. So if his team was 7th, then it's like and they like 90% chance going to make the playoffs. I think I'd chill about him. Also, you think Ingram shouldn't play if Zion don't play? I don't think if I'm Ingram, my decision wouldn't rely on Zion. Yeah, you gotta get that money right now. You had to. I think if I'm Ingram, I'm definitely. He had too many. His body frame, and he go to the basket a lot, and he always like they hit him. He always like falling and like stumbling. That might be true. I'm not saying he won't get no money. I'm not saying he won't get injured, but shit happens. This is an unusual situation. They stopped playing ball for 3 months and now got to ramp it back up. They already. That's why they expanded the roster to 17 players because they already expect it's gonna be a lot of injuries. May not be major injuries. Maybe sprain, a lot of sprain, dues, sore backs and things like that. Me personally, I wouldn't play because I'm on a 10th place team. I'm on a 10th and for 8 games. I don't think I chance it. If I'm his agent, I wouldn't do it. Body frame is different. A guy like LeBron's a freak of nature. Like if he had like a body frame like LeBron, you'd be like, okay, cool. Or a person like Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard type of game. Think about the type of game a player has. Dame Lillard's more like he's not no hell of a defensive player. So defensively, it's not gonna happen. Offensively, Dame throw jabs, he pop and shoot jumpers. Dame shoot a lot of jumpers. So Dame, let's say if Dame was like a rookie on his rookie contract. If Dame was on his rookie contract, I wouldn't mind Dame. A Jalen Brown, his body frame, I probably wouldn't really mind him. A Klay Thompson type player, I wouldn't mind him. Yeah. That body ain't gonna go to the basket a lot. And like I said, it's a strange set. It's not like a normal setting. It's different. It's different. It's like a normal setting. Y'all heard Draymond today? Draymond, y'all remember when they said Draymond was he did Golden State a favor by taking a 4-year, $100 million. Draymond talked about people forget about his game. Draymond, he showed that he showed his value this year. Draymond was talking about like people forget his game and he's just talking the shit. Like next year you'll see he was talking shit like that. But Draymond showed he's not a good player. I don't want to hear Stephen Clay wasn't there. Your number's supposed to go up. Regardless of what is no excuse. You supposed to have been one of the leaders. You had D'Angelo Russell. It's not like you was alone. You had Russell there. You could have played. He looked bad. Draymond looked bad this year. Looked bad. He showed he's not worth it. Yup. He said he come back because he got Stephen Clay. That shouldn't be an excuse. Your game shouldn't always have to rely on Covington over Draymond. Your game shouldn't always have to rely on because your boy is coming back now. Like you sound crazy saying that. You know how many people numbers goes up, like they get a chance to ball in their hand? Let me see how much he average. One of y'all probably beat me too. I'm gonna look at Draymond numbers, man. At Draymond numbers. Jose said 555. You serious? I ain't even get a chance to look. He said 555. Mr. Triple Single, yo, y'all is crazy. Yeah, he's a disappointment with Steph in him. And he talk shit. Like, it's no excuse. It's no excuse. I ain't never saw a player ever. Your three, when I say three best players gone, and your numbers don't go up. I never saw that before. You could take the top two players off a team. I guarantee that third player gonna have a good year. Mississippi Dog was good. He said Avery Bradley is fire. He can't come back next year. Brandon was good. Rockets winning it all. Why you say that? Talk to me. Why you said the Rockets winning it all? Draymond best year was 2015 and 16. He averaged 14 points, 7 assists, 9 rebounds. His next high there was 11. His career average is 9 points. Yeah, he's 8, 6, and 6. He shot 38% from the field. Draymond needed. He talk all that trash. The Rockets, the Warriors. Yeah. Yeah, you right, Joseph. I don't see Houston winning that. You a Houston fan? Brandon, you a Houston fan? You're not a Houston fan? Who your team, Brandon? Kendrick Perkins said, Kendrick Perkins just tweeted. He said, JR better go lace them motherfuckers up. And he said, respect Avery Bradley's decision. Woj just said, JR is the leading candidate. Are you a Piston fan, Brandon? So you and Banks. You here with Banks. How you like Troy Weaver? You think Troy Weaver gonna turn things around, Brandon? He said AV trash for that. Mississippi Dog is in his feelings. Yeah, he did play in big games. You can give him that. That's true. Yeah, I think KCP definitely gonna be the starter. The Pistons stuck with Blake. You like Troy Weaver, Jose? You like Troy Weaver? He said he think Pistons done for a while. But you love Blake Griffin? I think if they had that amnesty rule, Blake Griffin is out of there. KCP has to step up. Because he our next best defender on the perimeter. I don't look at Caruso numbers. I seen too much of him. If y'all ever DVR the game, just watch. Watch how players get their shot off easy. That Tom was good. He said he thinks the Lakers gonna win. If y'all new to this channel, subscribe to this channel if y'all new to the channel. I agree with you, Jose. They gotta hit with the draft. The Pistons, I think that's their biggest problem. The draft. They had so many bombs. Pistons might have The Pistons might have had some of the big. Appreciate that, Tom. Tom pick player. What's good? Thank you, brother. I ride that JR. He coming back to redeem himself. I need KCP. We definitely need KC to defend. But we ain't see JR play in 3 years. JR ain't playing 3 years. See, that's why I think they picked Troy Weaver, because Troy Weaver do know how to draft. The Pistons been tanking. They draft pick sucks. They don't know how to draft worth for nothing. Stanley Johnson was on the Stanley Johnson, KCP, Luke, and Drummond, And look at all the guys after them. Look who they could have picked after. Stanley Johnson was in a super deep draft in 15. KCP was in a weak draft. I think out of all of them, and Drummond, is Drummond as bad? Like, I don't think Drummond is bad like that. But Luke Kennard, who you could have picked after him? You could have picked Donovan. He said, Braun get his ring. He's the second best player of all time. We got JR. Kenny Lewis was good. Oh, Justin? He said Justin. Let me look. Kenny said he said Justin, the Lakers got JR, Kenny Lewis. We're gonna see right now. 28 seconds. I'm on Twitter right now. I don't see nothing about that. I don't see that the Lakers signed JR. Will Stanley get any minutes with Toronto? I think against certain teams. I think Stanley he'll probably play against like Boston if they play Boston, because they got a lot of winged players. They use Stanley Johnson for his defense. Maybe against Giannis. 617 Breed was good. You subscribe to the channel yet? He said, yeah, JR is trash. Yeah, I ain't seen nothing saying about the Lakers sign no JR. But he cool with LeBron. We all know LeBron looks out for his peoples. He said JR better not have mental lapse. He gonna sign by the next Tuesday. I think so too. Like, cause that LeBron and he's strong. But I think the Lakers should do themselves a favor and pick the best guy. I don't know what type of shape JR. I don't really know. Michael Kelly was good. I'm chilling, Mike. Now Stanley on Toronto, the Raptors. Yeah, he a leading candidate. That don't mean nothing. Most ones were good. I don't think the Lakers need like Crawford in them. The Lakers need, see, at least JR could play some three. But the Lakers need, they don't need no little guards like Crawford and they don't need that. Lakers need you need some big wings, man. Look who this thing like this, who the Lakers may have to go through. Even let's say Houston with a Harden, a Kawhi and Paul George. You really need we can't. I don't trust Danny Green. I don't trust Danny Green. Yeah, Dion is more of like smaller guards. Kenny. Dion is more of with the smaller guards. I'm thinking more of the big players. Magic Johnson just tweeted, "This is a tough loss for the Lakers." He said it'd make it more difficult for them to win a title. Magic just tweeted by Avery Bradley. Green OD. OD, Jose. OD. Green definitely overrated. And Green just said the Lakers need Avery Bradley and Dwight Howard. He just talked about that earlier. Yeah, Danny Green had to step up. His defense definitely overrated. I agree. He's yo Mississippi, yo, you funny as hell. He said, "Shut the fuck up." He said, "Shut the hell up, Magic. You the worst GM ever." Yeah, we still got KCP. Magic say he said Magic say the most obvious shit of all time. Hey yo, they killing Magic on here. Yeah, but the White, yo, I'm telling. Part of me think the White ain't gonna play. Reason why I said it, he been in Atlanta the whole time, and he ain't like the team been out in LA for like 2 weeks now. When they first opened the phase one, he said we got Goat James and AD. You don't need more than them two to beat the Clippers. I'm just keeping it all the way tall. He said he's still mad at Magic for saying Lou Williams and Zubac for pennies on the dollar. He definitely could have got more than that. Especially what got Zubac trade, he just threw him away. And Zubac was playing good. But Lou Will, the shit I don't get with the Lou Will trade, we wasn't using the cap space to the year after. That's the thing that I don't get. We wasn't using the cap space to, and he's only making $7 million. It's not hard to dump a Lou Williams. If it's one thing, if we needed Lou Williams right then and there, we wasn't using the cap space to a year away, and he just traded Lou Williams soon. Magic traded Lou Williams soon when he took over. He traded Lou Williams the first day he took over the job. He took over that Monday. Lou Williams got traded, I think Tuesday, because they Magic got either Tuesday or Wednesday. I mean Monday or Tuesday, because they botched the trade. I ain't say botched it. Happy birthday, Jose. I mean Eric. Eric turned 34 today. Okay. Yeah, R.P. Kobe, definitely, Kenny. Um, at the All-Star game, when Cousins got traded at the All-Star game that Sunday, they fired Mitch and Jim. I think that Monday or Tuesday, Magic took over. He traded Lou Williams was traded by Wednesday. I remember because they traded Lou Williams real early in the process. So when he got there, basically traded Lou Williams. We definitely need Kuzma, Mississippi. Ain't no question. We definitely need him to step up. He got to. He our third best player. He our third best player. That's why I don't want to hear no Caruso stuff. Like, stop it. It's time to be they get serious. Mike Trudell said Alex Caruso is better than Lou Williams. He was dead serious. Y'all heard that, Michael Trudell on Instagram? He said Alex Caruso is better than Lou Williams. He was dead serious. And he tried to make a point out of it. They said the Lakers went 13-1 without Avery Bradley with road wins. Yeah, he tripping. And that's why I said, see, where these reporters go wrong, I'm speaking for myself. Why not just keep it real? I agree with you, Jose. This way reporting gets you wrong. Where they go wrong at. This is my opinion. I love sports so much, and I'm pretty sure you guys love sports too. I love sports too much. I watch guys like different commentators and stuff like that. I watch them, and I like to hear their knowledge of the game. But when they go off the wall, like a guy like Mike Trudell, it goes all out the window. I has no basketball respect for you after that. Like listening to you. That's the same thing like other YouTubers and different things like that. I watch them. You when you have to, it's a responsibility. You out there, you're a Laker fan. You want people to know you got a basketball mind if you in that game. He can't defend, but I wouldn't even bring. That's not even close. Like I wouldn't even try to make an issue of that, Eric. You say he can't play D. It doesn't matter. He's better than him. I'm not even going down the line where I'm trying to compare no Lou Williams to no Alex Caruso. Yeah, no, it's not even close. I'm not going to go nitpick. Oh, he's bigger, or he don't play D, or he pass. It's not even. He's not a better player than Lou Williams. Why is Boogie not playing? If he has something to prove, I get it with him too, because he don't probably want to take the chance of getting injured. I definitely think that definitely. I definitely think now that definitely heightened Avery Bradley chances to get traded. If he don't opt out, because he can't opt out his contract, he can't. And I definitely think I don't want him to opt out his contract because there ain't really too many replacements. I'd rather package him into a trade. When you said sign to Melo next year, it wouldn't surprise me. He said Kuzma better than and Paul George next time. Mike Trudell say that. I think LeBron definitely gonna be on a mission, definitely behind that Jordan documentary, because it got everybody, even guys who not that good. Like that documentary was put the way it put together. He said, "Who's Mike Trudell?" Mike Trudell is a Laker reporter. He worked for the Lakers, and I used to like him. Not that I dislike him as but I lost a lot of respect for him because now I see you don't know nothing about basketball. A lot of these guys don't know about basketball. That's why just because the guys on ESPN, they don't know shit about basketball. They just happen to have a job. They just have a job. I don't look at them guys like they any better than me or any one of y'all. Like what they say is gold. If they say a player is gold, I don't never look at them like that. That's right. I like people that keep it a buck. Jose couldn't say it any better. I don't think Jason Kidd gonna get the Knicks job. I don't see it. Only way I see Jason Kidd get the Knicks job, Jason Kidd is clever. If he start trying to pop out theories that he could get LeBron and AD, the Knicks is so desperate to get somebody. He be like, I'm cool with Bron or AD. If he gaffled him like that. But other than that, I don't see him getting the Knicks job. You 100% right, Eric. You 100% right about that. Yeah, the Knicks is Captain Jose. That's what they do. And kid is clever. Kid gonna try to use Bron and AD and Giannis to the Knicks. Everybody know Knicks is desperate. He gonna be in them interviews and he gonna pick. I guarantee he picked them three names: Bron, AD. Oh, I got a close relationship. Oh, I'm so close with them. Oh man, it's that. He gonna pump that up. And mind you, Bron and AD gonna be free agents next year if AD don't opt out. And I'm hearing that AD opting in his contract. That's what I meant to talk about too. I knew it was something I meant to talk about, but the Avery Bradley thing just threw me off. I'm hearing that AD gonna opt in because it don't make no sense to him to sign. I mean, until they see how they, because he losing money that way. Oh, now more water. I don't think Giannis didn't. Mississippi, think like this: if Giannis don't win, why would he go to the Knicks? If he that mad that the Bucks didn't win, he gonna go to a team that can win. He not gonna go to a team that worsens chance. That's because he might stay with the Bucks. The Bucks spending their money. Did any of y'all hear the Paul George interview with with Darius Miles and Quentin Richardson? Where he said about the best power forward in the league wanted to play with him in Indiana. Indiana said they couldn't pay him. Y'all seen that? Did y'all see that? He said Blake Griffin. That's what a lot of people were saying. But dude, this is a better question. Do y'all believe Paul George? This is a good question. He said he was likely talking about Kevin Love or LaMarcus Aldridge. I didn't really, because I was running around. I seen it, but I didn't never really give it too much thought of who the player was. But do y'all believe him? Paul George, reason why parts of me think he don't believe him, because that's something he would have said a long time ago. Why he wanted out. He got killed for wanting to go to the Lakers. He said he wanted to go to Lakers because it's a childhood dream. Even when he left OKC, he could have said it then, like, I wanted to be in Indiana, but why say it now? I don't believe Paul George. Paul George, all of a sudden, he says he's a Clippers fan now. Like, Paul George, he showed me a whole nother side of him. And I ain't gonna lie, Paul George is one of my favorite. I had a few guys I really liked in the league, and Paul George is one of them. Not because this one he's with Indiana. That's how I know so much about Frank Vogel, because I watch Indiana closely because I like the Paul George so much. So I see his little substitution patterns, different things. Yeah. He said, oh, he's a Clipper fan. I remember clear out his mouth. He said it was a dream. He said he wanted to play with the Lakers. He didn't say he wanted to be in Los Angeles with the Lakers or Clippers. He said he wanted to play with the Lakers. It's an honor. He had a picture with him with a Laker jersey on and everything. Now it was something he brought in the Clippers. Then he said, oh, he always wanted to play with Kawhi. Like it with this guy here, it's always something. I don't believe him. I don't believe that happened. I really don't. He said, I don't want to put the play out there. I don't want to put his business out there. I think Paul George is lying, me personally. I think he's making that up. Because I think that's something like that. You got killed leaving Indiana by people. Stop it. You're on joke time, right, Mississippi? Tyler Johnson. I let Steve handle you about Steve. Handle him about Tyler Johnson. Steve is a Phoenix fan. He know Tyler Johnson game. Tyler Johnson is not good. They Miami overpaid them. I'm surprised. Pat Riley normally don't do no stupid stuff like that. Tyler Johnson. Hell no. Exactly. Joseph, 100%. Paul George say shit to make himself look good, even if it's lies. I don't believe Paul George. I don't believe that. He said the number one power forward wanted to play with him, but Indiana said no. And I don't believe that. Because reason why I don't believe that I'm trying to think, okay, in free agency, who I can't see Indiana didn't strike me. They ownership in them to be that stingy where they wouldn't pay a max contract. Think about it. Think about they have no problem. They're gonna pay Oladipo. Indiana never really lost players like, you know what I'm saying? What year was that? I'm gonna go look at that cap situation there. I think he's lying. He said Tyler changed his game. He used to be good when he went to the basket. Yeah. When he was in Miami, he used to go to the basket. Just pay Malcolm Brogdon. They have no problem giving 80 million to Miles Turner. They gave what's name 15 million with no problem. How much? Nah, he got 7 million. I just can't go for that. I'm go to. I just can't go for Indiana a max. Mind you, it's a max contract, and back then max contracts. Paul George been going to Pacers 3 years now. So in 2017, the money ain't like it was this year. The max contract is not like that. Michael said, I'm from Indiana. They don't like to pay for stars. I get what you're saying. The reason why I kind of still hard to believe that you just gave Malcolm Brogdon. This why I really don't believe that, right? You gave Malcolm Brogdon $85 million. Malcolm Brogdon, a low end guy, 85 million. Back then, the max a guy back then was what, 100 million? Like in 17? 100 million? Come on, it was another free agent, not their own free agent. Malcolm Brogdon. So you think he said the best power forward in the game. You think if they best player come to them like, yo, I want to stay, bring this guy on the best power forward in the game? You don't think their management would have did that? It's still hard for me to believe. Paul George makes shit up as it go. I think the minute he went to OKC, I think he would have said that. Like they ain't want to get better. They ain't want to improve. All he said he want to play for the Lakers. It's a dream and a chance is now. He don't want to blow the opportunity. He ain't say nothing about they didn't want to improve their team. Nothing. He ain't never said that. Now he say it. I don't believe it. Who? Let's say if it's Blake Griffin, you don't think he would want to have Blake Griffin in there with them dunks? You don't think Blake Griffin would have tore Indiana down? Him and Paul George dunking and stuff like that? In the past, I had to think about that. Who I think in AC in the West? Memphis. Memphis. Memphis is good. Reason why I looked at their team, what's the name coming back? Justin Winslow. Um, Michael said none. You could be right, but it's still hard for me to believe that. Why he ain't mentioned nothing about that before? Yo, they got good reason why I think Indiana gonna win. I mean not Indiana, Memphis. They got size and they got wing players. Justin Winslow, um, Josh Jackson played good D. And he got better and better each game. He got better and better each game. Then you got John Morant. John Morant looking super duper on the play. John Morant is the dude. All right, John Morant, Brooks, Jared, yeah, Jones, Clark. Yeah. Yeah, I trust Ja. Yeah. Smart player. He gonna be in shape. He got this little edge with him. Memphis, at first I'm like, Portland. I can easily see Memphis going 3-5. Easy. They go 3-5, they got it. I can easily see them going 3-5. They're a good team. They got size with Valanciunas. You know what I'm saying? They got Jaren Jackson, Clark coming off the bench. They got like I said, Dylan Brooks. Yeah, they got a good team. Yo, Mississippi, funny as hell. He said the Lakers might get Andrew Bynum. Big Bynum. Yeah, Ja Moran is a beast. And mind you, when that Jordan thing, he's like, yo, man, I want to get on the court. He gonna be. I think this definitely helped young players. Ain't no question about it. I definitely think this helped young players. This layoff. Earlier, the people just walked in. They said two Phoenix players got exposed to the corona. They ain't say their names yet. We don't know who they are. They said Rick Smith come out of retirement. They said Magic did the same thing Avery Bradley did, quit. Yeah, tomorrow deadline, yeah. Why Dudley and nobody should have sat out? No, we ain't getting Joe Harris this offseason. Lakers don't got no money. Brooklyn's gonna sign him back. Brooklyn definitely signing him back. What y'all think about Darren Collison? What about y'all think about Darren Collison as what's the name? Avery Bradley replacement. The Darren Collinson, right? Tomorrow gonna be lit. 9 times 10, I will be back up here tomorrow. Yeah, they get somebody with minimum, guys. They need Dudley to sit out. Dudley needs to sit out and be a coach. That's what I want Dudley for. This the guy to keep everybody together. Well, I give Avery Bradley credit. He put his money where his mouth. As he said, if he don't see change, he not playing. And I guess he didn't see change. Yeah, they got the Milton, Anthony Milton, Memphis. Memphis got a good team. Who y'all think getting the eighth spot in the West? People just jacking Portland so much, man. They jacking Portland crazy. I don't think Portland getting the eighth spot. The Nets cut Theo Pinson, so the Nets got somebody in mind. Jose to Portland. Brooklyn got somebody in mind. They cut Theo Pinson. So they plan on picking up somebody. Because if you're not planning picking nobody, you ain't just gonna cut nobody right now when you need the bodies just to cut them. I thought Theo Pinson was gonna be good coming out of college. They signed Johnson. Who Brooklyn signed? What Johnson they signed? Jose. Oh, they signed Tyler Johnson. Wow, I didn't even know that. So that's why they cut Theo Pinson. Y'all think Isaiah Thomas getting picked up? Do y'all think Isaiah Thomas getting picked up? I don't think Isaiah going to no Clippers. Nah, they already cut him. They wouldn't have cut him. Remember they traded for him, then they cut him? On Twitter, they killing J.R. Smith and Deion Wade saying if they be on if they be teammates. Deion Wade is wearing number 18. Why these guys with these weak numbers? These guys, 18 of them is like corny numbers. Can LeBron get Ray Allen come out retire? I don't want no Ray Allen. Yeah, yeah. You have to realize when you old, it's not easy just popping up and saying I want to play. And you ain't been out the if you've been out of the game for some years, it's not easy to come back. That's why I said the young guy's gonna be in good shape. I don't want no old. That's why I don't like old. I ain't say I don't like them, but old players, they're on the timeline. They could be good with spot minutes. May get you a game or two. But old players, I rather them like the end of the bench. Yeah, Ray Allen old. Hey, Ray Allen's like 45 because Kobe's 42. Ray Allen older than Kobe. I don't know a 45-year-old player. Yeah. Ray Allen like 45, man. Kobe been 42. I think he 1 year older than Kobe. 43, still old. Same shit. And he been out of the game like 4 years? Nah. If the Lakers don't win the chip, I just don't want the Clippers to win. I wouldn't mind Milwaukee. I don't want no Clippers win it. I don't want no Boston win it. I don't want no Houston to win it. Long as Houston, Boston, and the Clippers don't win, I think I could stomach anything else. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting when the league come back. It's so much craziness going on. Perfect, simple. Yeah, and that's what I said. They killing us because the off season gonna be kind of like rushed. The draft that's always like in August. I mean the lottery, like they could have had that now. You're right. Free agent draft is like back to back. It is. It's 2 days apart. Free agent draft this year gonna be 2 days apart. I definitely think JL the way how these insiders then that's LeBron is LeBron stay on homie time. I didn't know J.R. Smith was down with Rich Paul. They just say he signed to Rich Paul. Yeah, but I'll be back tomorrow. Because tomorrow definitely will be lit because all these, we're going to have like 10 more people. We had Trevor Ariza, Avery Bradley, Davis Berton. Tomorrow, I say minimum 10 people. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.